This is what it looks like today in the former mining village of Aberfan after that horrific disaster that took place in 1966. Aberfan is located 4 miles south of Merthyr Vale, Wales. Shortly after 9 a.m. on October 21st, 1966, a deadly landslide occurred. Prior to October 21st, Aberfan experienced a lot of rain that expanded over a 3-week period. The water from the rain saturated the soil, which caused one of the colliery tips to collapse, which caused the landslide. It was the seventh tip that collapsed, and it caused 140,000 cubic yards of coal waste to fall alongside the mountainside. The tip was 40 feet high. The landslide claimed the lives of 116 children and 28 adults. Most of them were in the school. This became one of the worst coal mining accidents in history in the United Kingdom. The damage from the landslide included farmhouses, cottages, and homes. In addition to the infrastructure damage throughout the community, Pantglas Secondary, the junior high school building, was destroyed. Unfortunately, school was in session that day of the tragedy and many of the children and adults were killed. As you can see, the school was destroyed and many of the volunteers were trying to rescue and save many of the children and adults as possible. Within 20 minutes after the incident, the first responders started to arrive on the scene. Fire brigades, local hospitals, ambulance services, and the Civil Defense Corps all responded and helped out at the scene. In addition to the first responders, thousands of volunteers came out to assist with the rescue operations. After this tragic disaster, the Mines and Quarrier Act was passed in 1969. The act was to make further provisions in relation to the tips associated with mines and quarries to prevent disused tips constituting a danger to members of the public and for purposes connected with those matters. Years before the tragedy, Aberfan's town council contacted the National Coal Board to express concerns over the soil tips. The Aberfan Memorial was built to remember the 116 children and 28 adults that lost their lives during that tragic day. Here is the entrance to the memorial. The plaque on the wall reads, Pantless Junior School Memorial Garden, dedicated to 116 children and 28 adults who lost their lives October 21st, 1966, to those we love and miss so very much. You can find pennant stone throughout the memorial. The concrete pathways were built in 2024 to replace the gravel dirt pathways. This photo shows the overlook of the memorial. Another marker in the memorial garden that reads, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales planted a tree here to mark his visit to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Aberfan disaster, 21 October 2016. This photo shows parts of the garden with the trees along the pathways. Here is a list of the children and adults that lost their lives during that tragic day.